Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be looking into a program related to constructor overloading. So I have already explained what is method overloading and what is constructor overloading. I have already covered some programs based on method overloading. In this video, I will explain one program based on constructor overloading. So what is constructor overloading? Simply constructor overloading when we have more than one constructor in a class with the same name, then it is called constructor overloading. But remember that it should have different parameter list. So if you haven't watched the video of method overloading, then please do watch the video of method overloading first so that you will be able to understand the concept of constructor overloading. So I will directly go to BlueJ and explain you one example based on constructor overloading. Here I will take an example of company and employee where I will initialize the ID and name of the employee. So I will create a class name company and then I will have class name as public class company. I will take ID of employee, so I will take string ID and name. Now here we have to create a constructor, so I will take public company. First I will take a default constructor. A default constructor means we don't have any parameters, so I will initialize ID as null and name as also null because we are taking default constructor. Another I will take, that is parameterized constructor, wherein I will take string ID and string n. Here I will initialize the ID with I and name with n. So now we have created constructors of different parameters. Now I will simply take a method just to display the values. So I will print here the ID and name of the employee that we have taken. Now to call the constructor, we have to create the main method. So I will create main method. I will create object like employee1 where I will call the default constructor and I will print what is the name and ID of the employee. I will create another employee whose object is emp2. I will call the parameterized constructor wherein I will pass the value of ID and name. So I will give ID as EP481 and I will pass name as Naman and I will then call the method so that we can see the output of the values that we have in the variables. Now simply I will execute and show you that how constructor overloading works. So I have to call the main method I am calling and we can see that for the first we have got the ID as null, name as null, and for second we have got the ID as EP481 and name as Naman. So this was how we can create more than one constructor in a class, and this type of concept where two or more constructors are present in a single class, then that type of concept is called constructor overloading. This is very much similar to that of method overloading. If you haven't watched that video, then please do watch that video And if you have any other query related to this program, then you can ask your query in comment section. And if you have any other questions that you are not able to solve, then you can send your questions on my mail ID. I will try to make a video on it. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.